Hello, my name's Joyce Ford and I'm a patient at St Oswalds Lymphoedema Clinic. I've got lymphedema in my right arm and I've had it for 9 years. I developed lymphedema after I had breast cancer in 2003, and about a year later, because I had all the lymph glands taken from the right arm, it was a foregone conclusion that I would have lymphedema, and unfortunately I did. And so I was sent to the lymphedema clinic and more or less prepared for it by showing how to do exercises and also simple lymphatic drainage. And I was measured for sleeves. And that went on. I was at the clinic for about 7 years, and during that time I was measured for sleeves and I was given new sleeves, but I was never given any treatment. So after 7 years, the lymphedema started in the top of the right arm, eventually moved right down into the forearm, and I was basically really worried that it was going to go into the hand, and I was paranoid about it, and I thought enough's enough, I need some kind of treatment. So I went to the doctor, the GP, and I told her I was upset. I mean, by this time I was distraught, you know, I was everything. I was just, I don't know how, I just don't know what to say. I felt really beaten. It'd gone on so long. And she said, tell me who to write to, I'll write to everybody. And she wrote to all the clinics, the doctors, the PCT. That was when I got the letter from St Oswalds to ask me to come up and see if I was suitable for a trial they were going to do. And basically that was the start of better treatment. I was given manual lymphatic drainage and bandaging. I would go every day for 3 weeks and be bandaged and have the drainage and be bandaged for 3 weeks. And it was just amazing. The difference was amazing. I mean, the reduction in the arm was phenomenal after the treatment and the 3 weeks. But I think really the main thing was the mental thing about it, because it was wonderful, the thing that you could go to a place where there's people who are there and there's somebody going to do something for you. You know, because before it's like you've got this thing and you've got a fat arm or you've got a fat leg, so what's your problem? You know, you're alive, and I am, yes, I'm very grateful, but people don't realise how it does affect your life in so many ways. Your clothes never fit you, you know, and I've even ripped a cashmere sweater under the arm, which cost a fortune, just because, you know, your arm's big, and then there's a cellulitis. I've had cellulitis twice, and you have to manage it on your own when you're on holiday. I mean, I was in Tenerife, and I woke up one day and I had cellulitis. You know, you can't get travel insurance. You can get travel insurance for a broken arm or if you're in an accident in a car crash, but if you've got lymphedema, they won't cover you because it's quite likely to happen and they don't want to pay out. I'll talk to them, or if I see them, I once saw a girl on the metro with and I said, have you got lymphedema? And she told me yes. And some people they'll say, I'm doing nothing about it. I'll say, why? Well, I was referred to the clinic, but I haven't heard anything for 6 months or something like that. And I'll tell them, don't settle for that. Just because you've just got lymphedema now, and it's not very much. I said, lymphedema is an incurable condition. It won't go away. It won't get better. It'll only get worse, and it can lead to chronic skin infections. You know, and you can be hospitalised. Don't always insist that you need treatment.